Hi, I think most of you now know by now that millets are very good grains to eat. They are the most ancient grains and they are gluten free. Normally, nobody gets allergies out of those, and they are very healthy. There's a lot of vitamins and minerals and all packed into it. And I am going to show you how to make a delicious bake today. This bake is a favorite in our family and it's very easy to put together. You'll see how simple it is, but it is delicious. Let's begin. So, the ingredients for these dates. I have already mixed the millets. You can see these white grains, they are the millets. And I've mixed up all the veggies with it. So I've taken peas, I've taken carrots, I've taken cauliflower, there is a little bit of broccoli and French beans. So whatever veggies, you can choose your veggies, you can put whatever veggies you like. And then there is lots of mushrooms, potatoes and beans. You can take rajma beans, you can take black beans, you can take chana, you can take kabuli chana, whichever one you like you can take. And then we are going to use some onions, some garlic, and there is some chopped celery over here, and we'll need some cashew. So first thing that I need to do is to make a thick paste using the mushrooms and the potatoes. Of course, we'll do a little tadka with the onion and garlic and everything. So let's start with that first. So first let's fry a little bit of garlic. Fry as in there is no oil, but I'm just going to dry fry it. A little bit of garlic to get that flavor of garlic into the food, and then I'm going to put a little bit of onions. Okay, I'm just making it a little bowl for myself, so I'm not taking all the quantities, I'm just taking some part of it. So as soon as this gets translucent, we'll put the rest of the stuff. Yeah. So as it cooks, it's leaving some water, so it's not getting stuck. So again, I'm not going to add water yet. And you can see how beautifully it's getting fried. Don't need to kind of brown it or anything. This should be good enough. And then I'm going to put the celery into it. And this lets out a beautiful smell. Celery, onions and garlic. Wow. It's awesome. Okay. Now after this is done, I'm going to add some potato into it. Okay, this much is enough. And half of the mushrooms. I'm not going to add all, I'm just going to add half the mushrooms. And now as we put the mushrooms in, a little bit of water will be released by the mushrooms. Not much will release, but little bit. And if you feel that you need little water for it to cook or whatever, you can also do that. I'll just add a little water because this feels as if it's going to burn. Okay. So you notice that I did not put any salt or anything at all. I'm just going to let this water dry up, and I'm going to let this cool down a little bit. Now I'm going to switch the gas off and let it cool. Once this has cooled down, I'm going to blend it into a thick paste, and then we will add the cashew paste to it. Blended that mushrooms and potatoes that we sauteed. Now I'm just going to switch the gas on. I've cleaned up this mixie, and I'm putting the water into it, and I'm going to add the balance mushrooms into this, and then let it just give it one boil. The mushrooms cook very fast because they're going to get cooked even in the oven, so this is just enough. We are going to keep it as thick as possible so that it kind of gets together with the millets. Okay, just give it one good boil and you're good to go. Once this is done, we'll start layering the millets. Okay, millets and a layer of this, and some beans, and again millets. Okay, as you can see, this has come to a boil. Okay, I'm just going to add some of that cashew paste into it. And some from here also. A little bit from here also. Just give it a good stir. Now it's become really nice and creamy, with two things that can make it nice and creamy: the potatoes as well as the cashews. Now we just add a little bit of salt. There, a little bit of salt. Be careful while adding salt. You don't want to add too much. I'm going to add a little bit of crushed pepper. Some crushed pepper. Give it a good mix. Do a tasting if you want to, and it's ready to go. Now, half of this millet, should I take it now? Yeah. Now we'll put half the millets at the bottom over here. Okay. And then we will put some of the mushroom soup with big pieces of mushroom in it. See, nice and thick. Soupy but thick. And then I'm going to put some of these beans into it here. You can take any other beans also, like I said. I'm just going to pour all of them here. Now we'll cover it up with the balance millets. You can add more. I'm happy with just this much, and I've added only this much, but you can add a thicker layer also if you like. And now I'm just going to pour all of this on it. just spread it over nicely. A little bit has come out this side. That's okay. Just spread it all over so that the soup covers the thing completely. That's it, it's almost ready. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to the cashew paste. Okay, I'll just remove it in this so that it's easier to pour it. There. Just let this go into the oven. I'm just going to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes at the most, or till it gets done. And it's out of the oven now. It's got a little golden coloring also, and it's smelling really, really good. Serve it with a nice salad, and it's a complete meal.